6.
Yes. Deleted. Hey there, everybody. Welcome. On the Mat has returned under a different banner name run by Fanboys Unleashed. And we are here. We are here to talk some WWE wrestling with you. With me, as always, is the co-host, Alan Perales, the great one himself, the Ayatollah of rock and roll. Alan,
The actual official co-host this time.
Yeah, that's right.
When we were pretending like he was hosting the show. So.
No, we weren't pretending.
Yeah.
It was real.
Very much real. So.
It was real to me.
You know what? It was real to me. You are cursed.
Let me grab my kids and throw them in front of you. No. So we are excited. We have WrestleMania coming up this weekend, if I'm not mistaken.
A week from yesterday, yeah. So
a week
from yesterday / today. So
yeah, it is coming right around the corner, and we are ready to talk some wrestling with you. We have a Raw and SmackDown to get through, which we're probably not going to predict too much because, well, nobody's going to do anything to really get hurt. So get ready for a couple of quiet shows. They'll have something to amp up the big matches, but going to be pretty quiet for the most part. So we're going to spend our time on our first episode back talking about Mania. But first things first, Alan, the IWC is...
Oh, boy.
It is, God, it's awful. There is nothing Triple H and crew can do to make these people happy. I am absolutely sure about that. So that is my most disappointing thing. I don't think they realize how hard the booking job is. I don't think they realize how many people are injured on this roster at this very moment. And forget injuries, just not 100%. And forget that. And besides that, can you trust them on the biggest stage of the year to get the job done?
Not only that, some people don't like working with other people.
Correct. Yeah, correct.
Not many people get along.
He can't trust them. He can't trust them to go in the ring together. So that's my pet peeve. I think the IWC refuses to grasp that possibly, maybe, you just can't do it.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
See, here's the thing, and then ironically enough, the IWC right now is the embodiment of what Pat McAfee is on screen.
Yep.
They want the Attitude Era back. They want all the violence back. They want all this nonsensical stuff back. Here's the thing.
Speaking of nonsense.
I mean, yeah, there you go. It's kind of frustrating because it's like there are certain parts. There's a lot of this WrestleMania build that I actually really enjoy.
Sure.
Obviously, everybody loves what's going on between Oba and Brock right now. And everybody's like, oh, Brock's went in, so there's no point in paying. This has been really built really, really well. And it doesn't matter who wins at this point. I think they've done a great job building that match. I really, as much as you don't like Liv Morgan, I really love what they've done with her and Stephanie McCare. I think they built that match really well.
Stephanie has done a great job with that.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Like, say what you want about him. Roman Reigns, CM Punk. I'm excited for that match. Mm-hmm. I'm excited for the ladder match that we're about to get, even though we're going to have 53-year-old Rey Mysterio as one of the participants in there.
With only one rib that's not broken or something like that, yeah.
And people are shitting on the celebrity involvement. I'm not a fan of having both Pat McAfee and Jelly Roll involved in the main event spotlight, but I'm okay. I'm okay with IShowSpeed opening night one I'm okay with Little Yachty being involved with being Trick Williams' hype man.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you look at what happened Friday night, he sold that Halula kick really well.
Yeah, he did.
So this is what happens when you got guys who love the product. I know a lot of people don't like Jelly Roll, but he's gonna be fine.
It's just he's been training just like Pat has, just like just like the Spanish guy from Puerto Rico, the singer that did the Super Bowl.
Oh, but Bad Bunny,
yeah, who trained really, really hard. These guys are invested. Actually, you can get mad about it and do what do you want, Mr. T? That's barely doing anything in the ring. Like celebrities have always been involved.
I get that too. I just feel like, me personally, I don't feel like you didn't have to involve the Jelly Roll or Pat McAfee in this situation. You didn't have to involve. And again, this is all kind of coming from TKO. It's gonna be okay at the end of the day. It's gonna be, Randy and Cody are gonna have a great match. It's main event night one. Mm-hmm. It's gonna go off without a hitch. You could have done it with you could. There's literally 20 years of history between Cody and Randy, and I think that's what most people are upset about, is that you have enough there to build a story, but they're shoehorning Pat McAfee in there for no reason.
Sure. Well,
people's regard.
So I get the gripe here. However, what Cody said to Pat and what Pat said to Cody was absolute fire, as far as I'm concerned. Over the
don't get me wrong, it's been great. I've been loving the back and forth,
right?
Especially we just don't need them talking about CM Punk, and we don't need Punk involved with it right now. They're probably just going to build this for the future. And again, this is why a lot of people have kind of just tuned off to SmackDown, is because even with the build for this match just seems to just get weirder and weirder as the days go on. But I agree with you, Sam, and the fact the promo was great. It's just the pacing of it and the timing of it would just seemed a little off. And it's what's turning a lot of people off as well. And because of that, they're not seeing how good the rest of the show was. And SmackDown actually was a really good show this past Friday. If you take away the main event stuff, it actually was a pretty solid SmackDown. So.
You can't make everyone happy. I loved the back and forth personally. I think it's great that Pat's there. I think Pat is good for wrestling. So it doesn't really bother me that he's involved.
I love the thank you, Daddy line. That was great.
Yeah, that was terrific. Pat telling him go suck Triple H's ass or something like that was terrific. I am here for it. Absolutely here for it.
The Saudi apology money line was
terrific.
Wow.
Yeah, I was like, who could hate that? Who could hate that? Like, but people just want to hate. They want to do all this, and you can't make them happy no matter what you do. So you might as well just do it on your own terms. You're already in trouble. Look, everybody knows that this WrestleMania is not going to be a great live event, judging by tickets and everything.
Well, I mean, let's go back to where it all started. The fact that it was supposed to originally take place in New Orleans. It was supposed to be happening right now. It was supposed to happen this weekend. We're supposed to be watching WrestleMania right now, but instead we're here talking about it getting moved from New Orleans back to Las Vegas because TKO was like, "Oh, we did really well in Vegas. Let's go back to Vegas."
Usually can't do it twice in a row.
No, especially in Vegas, because Vegas is very, very pricey.
Too expensive. Yeah.
It is very, very pricey in Vegas, and I understand why TKO has their mindset. It's like, yeah, we got to do it in Vegas. They want the money. But here's the thing. You're going to get more money if you have it at a lesser value. So if you had it in New Orleans, I bet you'd be sold out right now.
Yep, 100%. If you had it in New Orleans, if you had it in Atlanta, if you had it in South Carolina, if you had it in Tennessee, you'd be sold out. I have no doubt about it. If you had it in Oklahoma, it would be sold out. Like
it's the same reason why the Super Bowl the last few years has been swapping back and forth between Santa Clara and Los Angeles for some odd reason. Is because I guess they want all the Hollywood money, but you can take it to any other venue. Like, I get it. You didn't like having it in Philadelphia a couple of years ago because of the weather being cold, but still, you sold out. You had a great show. It was one of the best WrestleManias of all time.
Right.
So it's like, it don't matter. People are going to show up. You were in Tampa a few years ago, and it was pouring rain, and people still showed up.
People still showed up. Yeah, it's silly to want to keep going. I am also not on the wagon of something's brewing between TKO and Triple H or whatever. I was like, how appropriate when things look pretty bleak that this conflict of interest just showed up, and now everybody's just saying what they want on the microphone, and now text messages are getting released. I don't buy it at all. Look, this is just probably something they had in their back pocket for this or whatever, because we have Triple H literally on Cody's podcast talking about how much he likes working with Nick Khan and everything like that, to all of a sudden, TKO and Triple. If they really had a problem with Triple H, they would fire him now, and there would be, and we would move on. So
and that's why it's also a benefit of having The Rock on the board of directors, because The Rock, at the very least, is a wrestling guy. Right. I know, he's been in Hollywood for a few years, but at the very least, he grew up in the business. He knows how the business runs.
We do, Goose. That we're discussing the issues that people are inventing for themselves. So, it's really funny.
I mean, because. Again, like you said, Sam, it's the IWC trying to draw up their own conclusions.
Right.
Their own little fantasy world, when in reality, none of this would be on TV if TKO didn't give the approval.
Oh, yeah. No.
None of this would see the light of day.
None of it would. You wouldn't have Pat dropping F-bombs. You wouldn't have any. It's so silly that people are acting like this is a real thing. It is not a real thing.
Not to take a pot shot at us or anything, but really, content creation has kind of killed the wrestling vibe.
It has. It has to some degree.
It really has. Like,
I feel like
it's good watching. It's good, like, seeing people's reactions to stuff like this. But when these guys who have a lot of followers are the ones complaining about the product, it doesn't help. It doesn't help at all.
WCW was good until it wasn't, Goose. That's the problem. It fell down.
WCW fell into the problem of there were too many
letting Hulk do whatever he wanted.
There were too many people having power. It was the problem of letting too many people have power.
Scott Hall.
You had Hulk Hogan have his own way of how he wanted to do things. You had Kevin Nash literally booking the entire TV show for whatever reason. Nobody else wanted to do.
Bischoff really knowing wrestling, but trying to.
I mean, yeah, he knew the TV production side of it,
right?
Which, who are some of the big names out there, and you had Ted Turner's Endless Pocketbook. That's gonna definitely help, but.
Right, but that was the other thing. To the Ted Turner execs, when Bischoff said he knew it was going to go downhill, because one of the executives is like, "Hey, no more wild stuff." And then he said, "Well, WWE's going to win then. If you take that out, we're done." And they said, "It's got to go. You got to find a way." And that was it.
Yeah, and also the fact
he also injured wrestlers and was a horrible wrestler. So
and there's also the fact that you had a lot of great mid-card talent that never got moved up.
Right.
And once they moved over to WWE, guys like Eddie Guerrero, guys like Chris Jericho, Rey Mysterio, eventually Booker T. Right. Booker T, though, while he did stay, did win 5 world championships. He was the Vince Russo guy. I'll say that. He was the Vince Russo guy. Right. But
Vince Russo, golly, so bad. every time I hear him, like he still talks about wrestling, and I'm
Vince
like,
Russo tries to take so much credit for Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Rock.
I know.
He
No,
tries to take so
that
much
belongs to
credit for that.
Heyman, sir. That belongs to Paul Heyman. That doesn't belong.
Well, the Steve Austin part was Paul Heyman. The Rock just. I don't remember how The Rock just kind of caught fire. I think it was because they turned him heel, put him with the Nation of Domination, and he just kind of
he wanted to debut that character there. I remember that.
Yeah. He basically became The Rock in the Nation of Dominations.
Correct. Yeah. And even then, like it was cool to see him do something new, but he didn't really like take off until we gave him a lot more mic time, and then it really started to skyrocket. I think what it comes down to me, looking at the state of things right now, is we got too many injuries, we've got too many attitudes, and we've got too many storylines that we can't do because of attitudes and injuries. And that's where we're stuck.
And literally, there's too much talent. There's too much talent to disperse everywhere. Because, like, I saw the list is like, you have no match for Ilya, you have no match for Carmelo, you have no match for Phoenix, you have no match.
They're really going to have to
either El Grande Americano is neither of them are in a match.
No, they're going to have to reset them. They're going to have to hit the reset button after Mania. And really,
I will say though, I'm excited because they announced last night on AAA that there's going to be a mass versus mass match between both El Grande Americanos.
So we're going to see Ludwig and Chad Gable.
Pretty much. But yeah, that's taking place in May though, and that's going to be on a AAA live event. So
hey, and hats off to Undertaker. Well done booking, sir. That's well done.
I was going to say, go. It's a free show on YouTube, on WWE's YouTube page every Saturday night. Go watch AAA.
It's got good matches.
You want to see great matches and pretty good stories. Even though if you can't speak Spanish, you might learn a little Spanish along the way.
You know what's
funny, definitely go watch some AAA for sure.
You know what's funny though when they talk to Undertaker about it, he's like not really about the booking life of it, and you can kind of tell that he's just kind of like, I mean, it's working.
I mean, Ray's there as a translator, so it's good.
Yeah, no, I get that part. I just think. I'm like, look, you're obviously good at it, and he's like, maybe it's just.
See, I love it too because obviously, Ray retired JBL twice, so the back and forth between those two is great. So it's like, I love listening to their commentary with it. On top of how great the matches are, like last night, Penta defended the IC title against Elio de Vikingo, and it was a really, really good match. Really good match.
Well, I do love my boy Dragunov, so I am sad that he is not on there. But look, you hit the reset button after Mania, and we'll put this whole thing behind us. That being said, we still have a card for Mania. So bring up the card, Alan. Give me night one, match one.
Night one, match one. We will now keep in mind the first two matches on this card will be taking place not just on the live event, but will also be live on ESPN2.
Okay.
The first hour for night one will be on ESPN2. The first hour for night two will be on ESPN proper. So if you don't have the app for whatever reason, you'll at least be able to catch two WrestleMania matches on ESPN2 and ESPN. But a majority of the show will be on, if all of the show will be on the ESPN app. So we're going to open things off with Logan Paul, Austin Theory, and Ice Show Speed versus the Usos and your boy L.A. Knight.
Yeah. I think Ice Show Speed is cursed, right? He's still cursed. Yeah. Then they have to lose somehow. It's going to be his fault that they lose. Things will be going really, really well for him, and something terrible is going to happen to him. I hope Danhausen shows up and is waving at him from the crowd, and he loses his mind or something. Seems like we're heading towards ISO Speed taking a BFT and getting pinned. That's what I think we're heading towards.
I think personally, the curse is going to somehow make ISO Speed actually win the match.
Oh no! Oh, so like they're just
he's going to accidentally win the match, and we're going to get like a little one-off, like no DQ match between ISO Speed and LA Knight at some point.
Just beat the daylights out of him.
And then Danhausen's just going to uncurse him, and he's just going to get the crap beat out of him.
Yeah, just destroyed or whatever. That would be kind of funny, especially if he wins. And like Logan Paul's like, "You're going to be fine. You're going to be fine." And then like he's just constantly hounded. Yeah, you have another stream where LA Knight walks in and is like, "What did I say?" And he's like, "No, not again." That I would laugh really hard if that happened. So I'm about it. What's match number 2?
So the second match is the unsanctioned match. Jacob Fatu and Drew McIntyre.
This is going to be a good match. I refuse to believe otherwise. This is going to be a great match. I don't think this is going to be a one-off thing between these two. I think McIntyre wins it, though. I think he wins it. And they have another match during SummerSlam. And Jacob wins that one.
I think Jacob ends up winning this one. And
why you don't think Drew needs to do something more to him?
Nah. I think Jacob ends up winning this one, but they have a match at Backlash, and it's a Hell in a Cell.
Oh, that's right, Backlash first.
I think they have a Hell in a Cell match at some point coming up. So, but yeah, I'll go Jacob. I think Jacob ends up winning.
Interesting. Look at you. That's a curveball. That's in February, right? Not February. What am I talking about?
No, that's like
in May.
Yeah, Backlash will be in May. So
yeah. Okay. All right. Next up,
Women's World Championship might be one of the show stealers for night one. Stephanie Becerra against Liv Morgan. With the entirety of Judgment Day at ringside.
Of course. Yeah. I mean, I don't see. Unfortunately, I think Stephanie's going to lose it. I don't like it, but I really can't see it another way. I think she comes close to retaining it, but in the end, somebody is going to help Liv win that. It'll look like Stephanie is going to take it, but something will happen. Maybe Raquel gets a hold of her leg or something. I don't know. Liv's going to get that belt, and I don't think there's any stopping it.
Yeah, I think Liv's going to win. I think Roxanne's going to be the one that ends up helping Liv out to win that belt. So
the only way, let's say this: if they lose, it's because Dom does something stupid.
If they lose, it's going to be because of Raquel. If she loses,
you think so?
Mm-hmm.
No,
because it seems like they're trying to build Liv and Raquel for a match down the line.
Huh? Yeah. Okay. I could see that. I could see that.
But yeah, Raquel, I agree with you. I think Liv
Stephanie somehow,
or inadvertently cost Liv the match or something like that, and they keep building towards the eventual implosion of Judgment Day. Finally,
I could see that. What's next?
So you got the women's Intercontinental title match: AJ Lee and Becky Lynch. I got Becky winning. I'm a big AJ Lee fan. I've got Becky winning though, because AJ's already pinned her. AJ's already beat her twice, so I think Becky's going to end up getting the W.
Bad news. Bex gives AJ bad news. I know why you like AJ. You see a Hot Topic goth girl and you just lose your mind. You just can't help it.
And it's gonna turn into something.
I love how you didn't deny
here's
it.
The thing, though, Sam, I think Becky winning is gonna lead to foreshadowing for the future for something down the line, and it's actually the next match. So I'll get to that here in a second. But
okay, I like that. I'm with you on Becky winning here. I think AJ bites off a little more than she could chew. and Crash Out Bex crashes out and takes care of it. How do we not have a shirt of Crash Out Bex yet?
Crash Out Bex, yeah.
Yeah, we got to have Crash Out Bex. It works. It flipping works. What's the next match in your theory, sir?
We have the women's tag team title fatal 4-way. Nia Jax / Legend, the champions, against Charlotte and Alexa. You got Bayley and Lyra and the Bellas, which this could potentially
be happening, right? I think the Bellas were injured.
This could potentially be changing depending on if Nikki's healthy,
right?
Or not. If Nikki's not healthy, it won't be the Bellas. It'll be Asuka and Kairi. But it looks like, from what I've heard, Nikki's going to give it a go, and this is going to be the Bellas' last match. This is their retirement match.
Oh,
potentially. So,
well, they're not winning. I thought it was Nikki. I'm sorry, Brie was not going to wrestle anymore, and I thought Nikki was going to keep on wrestling. That's what I thought.
I don't know. Nikki seems like Nikki's the one that's injured right now. So we'll see how that plays out.
Okay. Well, they're not winning. I think Lash and Nia retain here. They're too strong. And don't worry, they'll get hit. They'll do their sell job like they're supposed to. But in the end, Lash Legend's just too powerful. And Lyra and Bayley are going to cause a lot of ruckus against those teams. And that'll be a storyline down the road with Lyra and Bayley taking on the rest of them. They're like, well, get out of our way.
I think Lyra's going to turn on Bayley. One of two things is going to happen. Either Lyra's going to turn on Bayley at the end of this match, or Charlotte and Bayley turn on their respective partners. And at the end of the night,
be interesting.
And at the end of the night, you see them
Bayley
two backstage.
You
see them two backstage. All of a sudden, Becky's right next to them. 4 horsewomen.
The 4 horsewomen. Oh man! Oh, that would be kind of epic. I wouldn't lie. I'd be about that life.
Although my official prediction, though, I think it's going to be Charlotte and Alexa.
Okay. I like it.
I think they're going to end up winning the titles. So,
gotcha. I think that's great. Awesome. Next.
All right, the match I think is going to be the match of the night here for night one. Seth Rollins and Gunther.
Excuse me. 2 guys that are professionals. 2 guys that take care of their business. Poor Seth. Pray for Seth's hairy chest.
The two workhorses of the business.
That's right. Seth is about to have a lot of Vaseline put on his chest because he's about to get tore up. But that being said, I think Seth wins this one because he's back. Only because he just came back.
I say Gunther wins because of Braun Breaker.
You think
Breaker's going to show? I think Breaker's going to show up at WrestleMania and cost Seth the match.
Okay, it's not for a belt.
And Gunther's favor is going to be he's going to retire Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. I'm okay with it. I like that. I hope that happens. That'd be great. Okay, what's the next one?
Our main event. Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton for the WWE title.
That's night 1? Oh, man.
And it's the McAfee Mania show.
Oh, boy.
So that is your night 1 main event. Again, if Randy loses, Pat's leaving. Cody
Randy's losing, right?
Randy has, going for title number 15. Supposedly, there's a tag team match in the works between Pat and Randy and Cody and Jelly Roll down the line. That's
SummerSlam.
Trying to throw. No, they're saying that's Backlash.
That's Backlash?
Yeah.
Man, that's a SummerSlam match if there ever was one.
Here's the thing. I think Randy's winning.
Okay.
I think Randy's going to win the match. I think he's getting 15. I think once all the celebrity shindig stuff is done, you're going to do a double turn at SummerSlam. Cody's going to become a heel. Randy's going to go babyface.
I think we're getting closer and closer to Cody becoming Homelander. Every little bit. I'm with you.
I think this right here is going to push Cody to become Homelander Cody.
You got to do what you got to do. You got to do what you got to do, Cody.
Mm-hmm.
Now, look, every Jelly Roll is such the happy-go-lucky guy. What if it goes wrong and he smacks Jelly Roll or something? You have no point being here, and losing his mind or something. And then we all feel bad. We're like, how could you do that to poor Jelly Roll?
I just want to see Jelly Roll jump off the top rope. That's all I want to see.
That'd be kind of epic to see. If his skin flags don't hold him up.
Jesus. Anyway, he kind of turns into a flying squirrel.
He probably would. What's next?
So that's night 1. Before we get to the night 2 card, there is a match that I think will be added on. That hasn't fully been announced yet, and that's Io and Asuka. That could be announced as soon as tomorrow night.
Gotcha. Cody can pull off a hill. That's why we call him Homelander.
Go watch his AEW stuff. You'll understand.
Yeah, he can be bad. He just needs to be
snobby. This stuff from AEW, Ring of Honor, New Japan.
Yeah, he needs to go in there and be snooty, snobby, rude, and everything in between. And that would just be
#, fuck the revival.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So you say the added one would be Asuka and Io?
Yeah. Asuka and Io would probably be the added match if it gets announced tomorrow night, which it looks like it might be. So,
I love Io. I can't root against her. Go Io. Win. Best female wrestler on it. I'll take that to the bank. Io wins. I haven't seen her in a while. She been hurt or she's been
involved with the Rhea stuff. She lost to Jade Cargill this past Friday.
Right.
She's been getting beat down, which makes no sense. But they're trying to do what they can with that
right.
feud.
Well,
so.
Meechin.
And they've teased Asuka and Io, but they haven't announced anything yet. And if there's a good chance Io does not wrestle at WrestleMania after being in a championship match last year. So
right. Yeah. Might be the reason why she hasn't been as steady as she's been on TV. So maybe she's taking a little break or something like that.
Yeah,
I don't know. Asuka and Io would be fun.
It would be a fun match. I would love that.
They both would turn in a very good match. What's next?
There's still room for one more match on the night 2 card. So
okay, so that would probably be it. Okay.
Yeah. So again, the opening 2 matches would be the first hour of the show would be on ESPN. And it opens up with Oba Femi and Brock Lesnar. As Biggie would say, big meaty men slapping meat.
Is this when the crowd goes, meat, 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 meat?
No, they're just chanting Oba over and over. Everybody wants to see Brock Lesnar get manhandled.
Kill you. Oba's gonna kill you.
Pretty much.
I think Oba wins this one. I was thinking Lesnar, but Lesnar told him to put his boot on him to send the message there. I feel like the changing of the guard.
I think you hear the crowd reaction. You hear the noise. If Oba doesn't win, I think there's going to be a lot of angry fans.
Yeah, let Oba win this match. This is the right call.
I'm going to go Oba too. And I think somebody said Oba not only needs to win, he needs to win in like 2 minutes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Just destroy him. Oh my gosh, that'd be kind of a letdown, though. I want that to be a vicious match. I really do.
I mean, both Oba and Brock can wrestle long matches.
They can.
So
they're both monster men there.
Yeah.
I can't wait for that match. I'm super excited. Let's see them both like suplex each other over and over and watch the ring fall apart. Bust the ring. Bust the ring. All right, go ahead.
So, and then the final match on the the first hour is the ladder match, the 6-pack ladder match. Might get another person added in there. Who knows? I think there's a
This
rumor.
looks like it's
There's
going
a
to be
rumor.
chaos.
There's a rumor that they may add a SmackDown star or a AAA star into this match. But as of right now, it is Penta defending the Intercontinental title against the youngest competitor in this match, Javon Evans, Dragon Lee, JD McDonough, Rusev, and the oldest competitor in this match, Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, gee whiz. I have no idea where to go with this.
Someone brought up, it's like Javon Evans wasn't even born when Rey Mysterio made his WrestleMania debut.
He's not ready for the belt though. No. I can't see them giving him the belt.
This is great for Javon though. Look at the people he's in this match with. You have two of the better luchadors today in Penta and Dragon Lee. Rusev's a great veteran presence there. JD McDonough's one of the better workers in the company, and then of course you've got Rey Mysterio, who's a legend. So
would they put it on Dragon Lee? Would you think it's time, even if it's a short reign, to kind of let him?
I think Penta's still going to retain it. He's
been a good boy. Oh, you think?
I think Penta's going to retain it. I think they're going to keep the title on Penta for a little bit.
Okay. I'll swing with you on that.
Because I think they like the fact that he's willing to defend it on shows like AAA and what have you, to give it a little bit more of a presence. So
yeah, okay. I'm with you, Alan. What you got?
And now for the match that another reason why SmackDown has been terrible. Jade Cargill, Rhea Ripley. This match to me has been very poorly booked.
Yep. Jade's not losing the belt right now. She's not. And she'll have. I have
a feeling that Rhea's going to win, though. I have a feeling Rhea's going to win, though, because a lot of people are not happy with Jade.
Remove your goth mommy fandom.
I have a feeling Rhea's going to win the title. I just don't know why.
No, it just doesn't fit.
They may have a great match, but again, if you go back to Rhea and Charlotte's match a couple years ago, that match was poorly built, but it was still a fantastic match. That might be what we get between these two.
I don't know.
But because this match has been poorly built, I don't know. I'm not sold on it.
Well, look, Meechan's going to interfere. BFAB is going to interfere. I just don't think it's going to work out for Rhea here. I don't. She'll lose it eventually, but it's not going to be at Mania.
It's like, who obviously you're going to have Io's probably going to come out to try to help Rhea.
Help her. Yeah.
And I think one of two people will come out as the equalizer, as the third person for this. Either it's going to be Bianca coming back from injury.
That would be huge. That'd be great.
Or Paige.
Is she ready to come back? Is she good to go?
I think so. Well, okay. I don't know. I haven't heard much about Bianca, but I know Paige has just been chilling, or Serena.
Yeah.
She's just been kind of chilling. So, and there's a lot of rumors that she's going to be coming back to WWE. So
I still don't think Jade is going to lose it right away. They just made that stable with her, Meechan, and BFAB. I don't think she loses it.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Problem is she hasn't been defending that title much, and that's the problem.
No, it is. It annoys the piss out of everybody.
Yeah.
Every single person. All right, what's the next one?
This is the match that I am now officially doubling the double turn match, because it's Sami Zayn and Trick Williams for the United States title.
Oh boy!
The crowd has turned on Sami. They love Trick. Makes sense. This is the same situation. I mean, go back to what was it? Austin Bret Hart, WrestleMania. What was it? 13.
Yep.
Where they did the double turn there, and it worked perfectly. They're gonna have to be careful with it, because if they don't do it right, it could backfire. But I think the way it's setting right now, you're gonna have a double turn here with this match.
Interesting.
Because Sami needs a character. Sami needs a character change, and obviously everybody loves Trick's entrance, and the lemon pepper steppers, the lemon pepper steppers.
That's right. Does the rapper, is it Little Yachty get involved?
Little Yachty, yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Little Yachty's going to get involved in here somewhere.
Mhm.
I'm not sure where. Do you think Trick keeps it or loses it?
Trick's going to win the belt, I think.
Okay.
I think that's the whole reason why they took the title off of Carmelo was because they want the title on Trick, but they don't want to do Carmelo Trick right away because that's your box office match.
Right.
That's your match we're saving for maybe next year's WrestleMania or another big event down the line.
Two guys that know each other very, very well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That is your Carmelo just won the WWE title. He's going to face Crick Williams at WrestleMania type of match.
Okay. All right. I'm with you. I agree. Next.
Let's see. What is next? You got Dominic Mysterio against the Demon Finn Balor.
Oh, please. Please let the Demon win. Please. Oh, please let the Demon win. Let the Demon win, Alan. Tell me the Demon is going to win. I need to hear these words.
I think Finn Balor is going to win.
Okay. All right. I was like, don't do this. Don't do this. Yeah, Dom's he's barely done much. He's just kind of a piece of garbage. So I need him to lose. Make me feel better. And if you
Dom's going to lose, and it's going to start the downfall of Judgment Day as we know it. So
hallelujah. Finally. All
right?
Next.
And then finally, last but not least, the main event of the whole shebang. World Heavyweight title, CM Punk, Roman Reigns. Mr. Part-Timer, as Sam likes to call him.
He is Mr.
And the voice of the voiceless.
The Second City Saint, or Mr. I run my mouth all the time.
Which might I add, is it great to be alive on a Sunday night doing on Fanboys Unleashed or what, Sam?
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, you built me up there. Just for that, I'm going to pick CM Punk for this match. I hate both of these guys, but I'm going to pick CM Punk here because
I'm pick CM Punk too. Yeah, I don't believe in the tribal chief anymore. I'm sorry.
Welcome aboard, Alan. Oh my God, it's so lonely here. What happened? What made you change your mind? What happened?
I don't know. I don't like Roman.
I don't think the crowd would take it well if Roman won. Can I say that? I don't think they would take it well. I don't think
the crowd would really care because you've got your Roman stands and you've got your Punk fans, so I don't think the crowd would really care. They just want a great match.
Yeah.
If Roman does win, it's because they're gonna redo the bloodline again.
Oh, jeez.
You're gonna have Roman and the Usos, and maybe Zilla comes in finally, or The Rock comes back, or something like that.
He can't hold the belt for 1,000 days again, though. Please, you cannot do that. Not again. Is this their way? If Roman wins, does that mean you would get Cody versus Roman at SummerSlam?
No, because I think they're gonna do Cody and Randy again. That's when that's gonna happen. Okay. They want to do Roman and Seth. They want to do Roman and Seth, and then there's also the they've been wanting to do Roman Rock forever. So, but the Rock's movie schedule is just getting in the way. So,
silly movie schedule. How dare they? Anyway. All right. Not a bad card, despite what you might read everywhere.
I mean, top to bottom, it's a pretty solid WrestleMania card. It's one of the better looking cards. And it's like, if it all plays out good, it's going to be a solid show. It's going to be a real solid show.
Yeah. No. 100%. 100%. All right.
Just keep Pat McAfee off my TV screen.
We're going to be back Sunday when this is all probably said and done, the wee hours of the morning. Gosh, I don't even know when they're wrapping up on the 19th. Do you?
It's probably going to be around either this time or like 10 o'clock.
Chill,
if I had to guess.
Might have to take off next Monday. Anyway, all right. You'll catch us then. We will recap. Actually, let's go ahead. We'll book it for the Monday night. We'll do Monday night after Mania. Watch Raw while we're doing it. Does that sound good? Want to do that?
Sounds good. I'm good with that.
That way we can actually go to sleep and text each other and go, "Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God!" Over and over. Yeah. Over and over again, and I have to run off the adrenaline in my system. Adrenaline in my soul. Alan, what do you got coming up?
So tomorrow night, I'm going to be on Just Fans podcast. We're going to be previewing the Cowboys draft stuff. Maybe going back and forth about baseball. Who knows?
You're trading down with me. Thank you. I appreciate it. You're a good man.
All that good stuff. Wednesday night baseball show. Around the Diamond, now on Rec Room Sports.
Woohoo!
Be giving an update. It's been like couple weeks already into the season. We'll talk about that. Maybe go into the ABS a little bit and how that's been affecting the season so far.
It's great. I love it. I don't want to hear anything about it. I don't want to hear whining. It's a good thing. I love it. Anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
In the Hoop Friday, NBA playoffs are about to start. So we'll get into that. And then lock it in the weekend.
Hey, there you go. Lock it in. You hear it all here. Fanboys Unleashed, the new home for On the Mat. We are back, baby. We are back and ready to talk about wrestling with you. We will be back next Monday night, 8:30 p.m. Central. We're going to recap Mania, and we're going to be happy while doing it. I don't have a exit video for this song, so bye, 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 bye.